10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Team Liquid's turn to ban. Vega Squadron's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Liquid's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is me, Odie Pixel. I'm back here for the game 2 between Team Liquid and Vega Squadron. But don't worry though, because this time I'm not on my own. I've got Rhyme here with me. Rhyme, how you doing? Ah, that's good. Oh, oh dear. Well, why oh dear, Rhyme? What was the oh dear? It's not something that we get to see a lot nowadays. It's pretty much, yeah, they always like to knock it out here. Understandably so against Vega. They're pretty good with the old lad. And, well, they'll take that, though. You know, you ban the Doom and the IO, you're going to take the SF for the Radiant, and that's a pretty good hero to have on that side, Brian.
Duska.
Queen of Pain. Vega.
Okay, so I guess this is two answers, two ways that you can try and deal with the Shadow Fiend. Okay. Yes. Okay, let's see what do Vega go for now here? I mean, are they thinking of the Dazzle? Do you need to pick up a Dazzle this early, or is there other things that you favor?
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Ah, yeah, the Bane. The Bane, indeed. That is a popular one here from the boys. I want to think of the Gyro as well. Obviously, a hero that both of the teams favor. Last series, we saw, in fact, Liquid picked it up first pick. Gyrocopter. Yeah. I'm taking the time with this one. It's about halfway into the reserved coming up, so I guess it's because they have got these options that we're talking about. You know, these very strong heroes. They want to make sure that they get the right one, because Liquid will of course be quick to ban it afterwards. But Vega, I wonder if are they still here? Yeah, they're still here. I mean, they're having trouble with this pick. And it's the Gyro, yeah. Okay, so we knew it before they did, but as you said, probably them contemplating, what do we prioritize? The Gyro, the Dazzle, and in this case, it's going to be the Gyro. We know that it's one of Pash's favoured heroes, and as I said, something that Liquid might have looked to try and pick up again from the Timberman if it did slip through the draft later on, so getting the Gyro. Yeah.
5 seconds remaining. Team Liquid's turn to ban.
They did. I think they actually. I think it might have been Liquid. Undying was definitely banned in the first game by one of the sides, looking to take it away from the other Liquid. Now, what do they take away from Vega? I wonder if Bane is still going to be something they might be worried about, or as you said, Dazzle still could be the one. It's actually going to be the Night Stalker. So one of the heroes that the Vega do like to run and literally run at you with. Now Vega with this ban they don't obviously have the first pick coming out of this banning phase. So the question is, do they ban the Dazzle? But I mean, if they don't ban the Dazzle, Liquid will take it. Yeah, Liquid will surely take it. Would they just ban it? They just ban it themselves.
Reserve time.
I mean, I know it's early days, but is there any way that this draft is kind of opening up into a potential Timberman Huskar game? Or is the SF a big no-no for that?
10 seconds remaining. Team Liquid's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
I think it's really going to be all about the Dazzle placement, because as you said, if we see Liquid able to get that with a pick out of here, if they don't want to ban it, but as you said, maybe they've got other ideas, and it will just be them trying to take the Dazzle away from Vega here with this ban. Well, we'll see as now it's going to be Liquid the ones taking the times with this decision. What? Yeah. Mag's very good on it. He is very good on it. It could be definitely a viable option here for the man. And it's actually going to be banning out the Clockwork, and they'll pick the Dazzle. Okay, they get themselves the Dazzle. That's the way that this is going to go. Now Vega. Now, do they just get maybe get themselves the Bane here? I mean, Bane's still in the pool. It's favoured by a lot of the teams. That's okay.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I wonder if Disruptor against, the Tusk, it's a hero that Vega run. Also the Witch Doctor, so another hero that can capitalize on the fact that heroes are going to be grouped up coming in on the Snowball. But they're going to go real in your face. They're going to pick themselves up the Spirit Breaker here. And I imagine I don't know if that will necessarily be Mag playing it on the offlane, probably more likely to be solo on like a roaming Spirit Breaker, I'd imagine, to see here from Vega.
Ursa Warrior.
Ooh.
Vega Squadron's turn.
Okay, is this the game for an Ursa? No.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I mean, they've got the Spirit Breaker. Is that not a bit of an issue for the Ursa? And they're going to take the Disruptor that I mentioned earlier. That's a nice pick, especially when you've got an Ursa trying to run at you as well. And you can, as I said, just try and counter how useful the Snowball's going to be. But yeah, Spirit Breaker, I mean, I guess as a Spirit Breaker, you can still be kind of disruptive to the Ursa when he's trying to lock down on a hero with the bashes.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Vega Squadron's turn to ban.
We'll see what Vega do ban out here, whether they are thinking that there is the potential for the squad to be that roaming kind of support crop, as you said, that Liquid do run, or if they're more worried about a stronger support being picked up here by the side. Ooh, they actually, yeah.
Team Liquid's turn to pick.
Okay, I mean, I was going to wonder if, as you said, if Vega were going to want to pick that up themselves, but I guess there was always the risk of Liquid. And Yeah, I guess as well the Beastmaster ban that was more targeted towards the mid lane Beastmaster for Fata playing it. Yeah. Yeah, so they are suspecting exactly what. Yeah, that it's a good support quap, and we'll see indeed if Fata's hero comes out now.
Remaining.
It was pretty good game one. It was pretty good, but it didn't win the game. He lost his life a few times at the end. He had, it was about 14 for 3. Went for the quads works build. We'll see if he's going to feel confident doing it again. I mean, looking at the lineup, this is an all right game for Invoker. Yeah, Ember is, yeah, you're right. The Ember is still in the pool, actually. But
10 seconds remaining.
no, yeah, not with the SF already out for Vega. That's going to be no one playing it, and yeah, as you said, maybe not. And ooh,
Vega Squadron.
okay,
Turn to pick.
Omni Knight. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, who's Mind Control going to be playing here? Tusk. It's going to be Mind Control Tusk, isn't it? Yeah. Omni Knight final pick. I don't see that. And
10 seconds
are you
remaining.
liking it? Does it make sense here for Liquid?
5 seconds remaining.
Shadow Demon.
Okay, well, let's see how this goes down. Obviously, this series so far, 1 game up Vega against the side Liquid, so Liquid are going to need to pull it back here in game 2. And let's see if the Ursa indeed is going to be enough to do that.
Remaining.
And just a quick bottle, Rhyme, have you got open mic on?
5 seconds remaining.
Okay. Chat is wrong. Come on, chat, step it up. Someone said you didn't.
But no, it disabled. Apparently they're wrong.
Oh,
Well,
chat was
I'm wrong
right.
and they're right.
Yeah, Rhyme was left, chat was right. There
Oh,
we have
for
it.
God's sake.
Here we have it. So straight into game 2. It's myself, OD Pixel, here with Rhyme. This is the Starladder EU portion, and we've got game 2 here between Vega and Team Liquid. Over on the side of Vega will be Solo on the Shadow Demon Mag, on that Spirit Breaker Pasha on his Gyro, no one on the SF, and Shoma on the Disruptor. And over on the side of Liquid, with Timberman Ursa, Fata Quap, Kuroki Dazzle, Mind Control, Omni Knight, Jerax, Tusk, and they're ready to go with this smoke. And any lineup that's going to have a Tusk, they're going to be ready to fight. Question is Vega going to be ready for them? Shoma the Slayer could be the one that's going to take this straight in. I think this man may be going to pop down the kinetic field. Can he get himself out? No, that's your first blood. 1 kill here for the side. They're actually trying to fight here. The raises from no one doing quite a bit, but it looks like Liquid are doing quite a bit more. Moving in, trying to find more here. They'll get the disruption out, holding back one of them. A Timberman's going to be held in place. And the rest of them, looks like they'll get out. No, the snowball's there again. They're moving on to Mag. Heal bomb.
Oh, Mind Control, be a bit careful.
Mind Control is kind of on the high ground. They'll get the kill onto Mag, so a second kill here. Now, can Vega try and at least find something off the back of this? They're looking for the body blocks. Pasha's moving in. Actually went for level 1 flat cannon there for that fight, rather than the rocket barrage.
Yeah,
and,
I'm not sure that was the right call. Oh, they're going again. Here goes the snowball.
This is going to be
Heal
a
bomb.
third kill.
Oh, dear. He actually got double healed by Omni and Dazzle. That was painful.
Purification and the Shadow Wave, indeed. All right, so Tusk, pretty good hero to have when you look for the level 1 fights, right?
Yeah, the Tusk Dazzle with the Snowball Heal Bomb. They've got Queen of Pain. They've got Ursa for an AoE slow and damage. I'd say they've got a pretty good level 1 lineup. And as a result, they get 3 kills. They get 2 bounty runes. And Shadow Fiend is almost an entire level behind Queen of Pain. Not exactly what you want to happen.
And look at these lanes as well. So it's going to be it's mind control Omni Knight on the solo lane. You're going to have Tusk sitting mid, babysitting the Quap. Baroki's going to be top, helping out with Timberman against Mag. And I can't help but feeling these lanes. I mean, how are they going to go for Liquid? They've obviously got that booster. Are you liking the lane matchups that they found this game?
Well, given that they've got the early advantage from that fight, I think their lanes are going to be absolutely fine. I think if you're a disruptor and you're looking at the idea of zoning out an Omni who's already level 2, I think that's quite difficult, because if they ever try and go on him, he's just going to press repel. They can't glimpse him if he's got repel up. They can't burst him.
Top
Fight
lane.
him near the
I think
creep wave.
Mag's dead. Level 1 bash isn't going to save you from this man chasing. He pops us out. It's not enough. Another kill for Liquid. Mid lane, going in onto solo, trying to go with the right clicks. Shadow Strike will tick him down. Won't find that. But again, just finding that kill there with his duo. And Mag, well, he's got level 2 now, so he'll be a little bit safer with the charge, but just making the jump at the right time there.
Oh,
and,
no one,
one.
be careful.
There's a snowball as well coming through. There will be the disruption. If they could get the vision, they may just go for it, but no, they can't quite get it. Shadow Fiend's going to be fine, but as expected, receiving a lot of hate from this mid lane, and Bill just about a full level behind the Quap.
Yeah, I really like that Matuma Man picks up the early Orb of Venom. In the games before, when we saw Dityara playing the Ursa, he didn't actually pick up the early Orb of Venom, even when he was leaning against something like Doom. So he had lots of trouble actually killing him. But Matuma Man has no such issues, and Mag is not having a fun time. And he might even almost die here. Okay. Matuma Man deciding that Mag's life is to be spared.
But indeed, this seems to be going very well for the side. Liquid. Worth noting as well that I don't know if you caught any of the last game, but the beginning of the game was going very good for Liquid as well. It started off with 11 for 1 on the scoreboard, but they did end up giving it away. And I guess when you look over the side of Vega, the fact that they have got no one on this Shadow Fiend, this hero in this position, no matter what the start's like, there's always the potential for him to catch up, isn't there?
Indeed, Shadow Fiend on Radiant, even if his ending phase goes much worse than this, say, he will still have the jungle to go. He's got like a 3 stack on the big camp, hasn't got any medium camp stacks, but Mind Control decided that pulling is not allowed, and he's actually just going to take it all, probably, with his heal in a second. Yep, he's actually going to get it all. He doesn't even need to heal.
Right, look at this pro CS. Oh, there we go. Nah, he's just going to run it. Steamer Slayer, give him a right slap mid lane. Okay, another kill. No one goes down. Jerax move forward with the Quap. And more than enough to burst him. I mean, he's got to be so careful, especially when they have kind of left this SF on his own. We're not really seeing any kind of supports hanging around trying to help him. And Solo, he's still sitting on the Shadow Demon, and he hasn't received a single ounce of XP yet.
Yeah, he's been entirely focused on just stacking and sitting around middle, but in the single moment that he left, there's just immediately a snowball, and then Shadow Fiend is dead. So there's just, once Queen of Pain gets high levels and Scream, and she has boots or whatever, she's gonna get a bottle and a full one now. She doesn't have boots quite yet, but they can actually just dive the tower almost if Shadow Demon isn't there, so it's quite a scary lane. Jerax decides that he wants to visit the stack because he got chased in there by Solo and Seema.
Did he just stack it for them? No, I was going to say he didn't.
No.
It was close. Jerax needs to be careful here. I think he realizes he's in a bit of no man's land. Solo is going to come looking for him. He's got a disruption. Jerax has got a snowball and a shard.
If he blocks him here, he's gonna...
Oh, denied to creeps.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Space created.
Mag forced to charge middle because of the Ursa.
Yeah, so how's CS got 26 for 6 at the same time. Pash is having a really good time with this gyro. He's yeah, I mean, this must be pretty much close to perfect CS here for this gyrocopter.
I think so. I think he's missed one maybe, but mind control is... Oh dear. Alright then. Pash is fine with that one.
So Pash is having a great lane, and this is the man you need to be a bit careful about, because last game he won the game with his Luna. And good start for the gyro, you know, kind of regardless of everything else that's happened in the first 5 minutes for the side of Vega.
Yeah, I think Omni just got really overconfident there. Once Gyro gets up phase boots or whatever, melee heroes just don't really have a chance.
Oh yeah,
He's
off
away.
we go. He's done. Nope, doesn't want to be in that lane.
Yeah,
he wants to be in the trees.
He has charge up. They have no way of killing him because I think the Tusk Snowball is slower than the... I think it's slower than the charge because he's got... Even if 1 point in it, won't catch him in time.
Has SF done that? SF's not yet going to go and do the stacks, I guess. Well, he's got level 3 raise. What point does no one head back and look for these stacks? Because they've got to be a little bit... I guess they don't have to be too worried if Liquid taking it, because they don't really have any way to clear it, apart from if the Quap comes over with the Sonic Wave, but...
Yeah, they don't really have a very good way. Okay, they've just got Quap ulti and Tusk is already moving up to the hill, so they might just snowball him now. They see him, they lost vision of him, now they're placing the ward so they can always see him. Mag's trying to get something top, but getting quite a lot of damage on this tier 2 actually.
Yeah, the push is certainly working out for Liquid, and Vega don't really have a way to stop it. There's a disruption here onto Jerax, but Jerax, he's still got a snowball, and he's not actually going to use it to look for the kill. Just to want to throw away his own life.
1, so... Oh no, they decided Seema must die.
Yeah, they field will trap Matumba.
No, he's dead anyway, doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
he places the ward as he dies, right in front of them when Jerax had sentries, but they didn't notice it, so that's quite fortunate. Oh, they placed the sentry, so no one, even in Invis, is gonna... They're just going on it, okay.
Yep, straight in with a snowball.
No one. Oh, no.
Deleted
he just dropped the
Sonic
on nothing.
And now with the cooldown...
And now he's dead.
Excuse me, they're
Jerax
getting kills.
Well.
I mean, yes, they killed Shadow Fiend, but the Quapult's gone now for 2 minutes, and Pasha gets a double kill. I think Vega are alright with that.
Yeah, Quap just went in when she had no reason to. The Shadow Fiend was already dead just from the Dazzle and the Tusk and the Ursa. And now Ursa's just going to move bottom, so Gyro feels less confident just going to farm that lane. And now they're actually just going to go farm this stack. Don't know if Gyro wants to help out his Shadow Fiend buddy, but... No, it seems like he's just going to leave him to his own devices. Quap picking up treads, Shadow Fiend yet to pick up boots, but I think this is almost kind of expected. Now notice that this Shadow Demon would be completely dead if I did have ulti. But as a result, he's just going to walk off.
Well, they're still going to stick around a little bit. No one bottling up, and well, no one is there with raises. And okay, Snowball will fly through. They're actually going to get the damage onto Jerax. Jerax has got Kuroki about. Kuroki does have a grave, but Kuroki, I believe he couldn't just find the range for the grave there, and even if he could, it was a little bit too fast. Just couldn't get close enough anyway. Yeah, so couldn't save the Tusk.
Oh, this could be a disaster. Oh no.
Oh, Pasha.
Just claim the free kill on Omni and then hope. Oh no, he's too scared. Yeah. Even if he walked in that, if he walked into that rush, he would have died. Actually, I think, because he wouldn't have had the cooldown slow afterwards. So. Okay, there's a haste rune on the Quap, and Mag is getting quite close to level 6. So both of these heroes are going to try and do something. So there's probably going to be a fight coming up soon.
I mean, this was obviously very nice for Liquid, the fact that they did get away with that Aegis attempt. Excellent Ursa at the moment. And, well, top lane, Mag just soaking up some of the XP. He's going to have level 6. I mean, I guess you can't really go for a kill onto Kuroki here.
Yeah, Kuroki's just picked up this belt of strength. He realizes that Spirit Breaker might be a bit of a annoyance, so he's just making himself safe from that.
You got Quap back up in 5 seconds.
Going on Seema.
And Seema is...
Let him Quap out this, come on.
He'll save it this time.
Yeah, Shadow Fiend catching up almost completely now. He's sitting 1k below the Quap on net worth, but he's same level, similar items, so... I think no one's doing just fine at this point.
And Pasha is moving
snowball.
in. Jerax is going to be okay. Pasha might not be, and he certainly isn't. They'll take that kill.
They're just throwing this Ursa at the Gyro because there's not much a Gyro can do against Ursa at this point in the game. He doesn't even need Blink Dagger, he just needs to literally just run at him in every fight, and Gyro can't do anything.
So there's a lot of trouble.
Solo just walks away. Come on.
He needs some kind of help.
This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would.
Solo's still alive here.
Mag forced to charge away. He's going to be charging the creep's top. Kuroki pushing a tier 2 by himself.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Notice Kuroki just picking up the treads, so he's actually just going for this tower damage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So, well, at the moment, 10 minutes in. It is Pasha still at the top of the net worth. 5-11 on the board. The difference between the two teams, I don't know, nothing crazy. So Vega still have every chance. There's going to be a charge onto Mind Control with a Nether Strike as well. No chance for Mind Control to anything. Quick and easy pick
heal off if he didn't get bashed immediately after that ult. He's going to be quite annoyed about that. And I think with Ursa being there, that was a good chance he would have survived. Oh, Jerax realizing just in time that walking up hills without vision against Shadow Fiend isn't a good idea.
And, well, we might see something happen here. No one's just going to go for the TP. Oh, he's not going to make it. Those snowballs there in time. Oh, the raise.
The raise.
Oh, still gets the kill. There's a disruption out, but it'll still go down almost. So look at the ult. He gets it off. He got it off. It's a lot of damage, but they won't be able to capitalize on it. Solo's trying to move in. But a little bit unfortunate there for the Vega that they couldn't do anything with the fact that he got the ult off.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame that Spirit Breaker wasn't able to do anything after that. On the Omni. They're just leaving this Dazzle up here, alone by himself completely. He's just going Medallion. And if you look, he's actually level 8. And the Vega supports are both level 5, so there's a huge level disparity of 4 at this point in the game between them.
Carry Dazzle. It's working out. I mean, getting those levels, getting that farm, as you said, the Medallion. Next row, she's going to be even easier for the side.
I think they've realized the only way that Dazzle isn't going to be helpful to him is if he's just completely nullified and he tries to fight in these early game fights and then can't do anything at all. And now they're walking down with, as soon as he gets his Treads Medallion and a ward, he's just going to run bot, and then now they're going to look for a fight. Got almost all 5 heroes in range, so.
Pasha. Oh, he's gone. Blink. He is gone. The damage from this Ursa. They do have a disruption. Can they try and turn it? They'll get the raises through. Mac a bit forward as well with the charge onto Jerax, trying to disrupt this all. They'll pop the Aegis. Aegis is going to go down. There'll be the heal onto Fada. They're trying to move back in onto Mag. Fairly tanky. Matumba-man's going to blink himself straight in, looking for more. They're trying to find the slow onto Solo. Kuroki actually ended up killing the Spirit Breaker there. So Liquid get away with this one. 2 kills. They did lose the Aegis for it, but a nice fight for them nonetheless.
Yeah, that Aegis was like maybe 3 minutes.
Must have been close.
It was like 2 minutes until it was going to run out, so that was good. Seema is getting snowball top and Cop's coming in. He's just dead. He did get us level 6 though, so he won't be completely unhappy about that. So Liquid are just trying to take this tier 1 middle, and I assume they're going to draw their attention towards the tier 1 bot, where Pasha currently is. And Pasha needs to be very careful. They ping him and they know they want to kill him right now. And he's running straight towards them.
Yeah, this Jar is in a lot of trouble. But some man, of course, with the blink phase.
Yeah,
Pasha.
They're going to spot him just around this corner. Come on, you need to run. He's barely going to get away with his life.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He's a lucky man. A very lucky man. He has no TP for 40 seconds, though. Yeah, he's just going to walk it off.
Yeah, Mag is really not doing so well in this game. He's sitting on 0 and 3, level 7 at 13 minutes. He's not going to get like the treads, the shadow blade that you really, ideally, almost need in this game to be effective against heroes like Quap or Ursa. So, okay, they find out Pasha, but they don't have the tools to kill him currently. They're pushing the bot tower, so Liquid will be quite happy with this trade. Well, not exactly a trade, just more like a free tower ransacking.
Jerax still keeping eyes on Pasha.
If he shards this creep, it'll be so annoying. Come on.
You got it.
Okay, so Fata's going to pick up his Yule Scepter now, so he realizes that he might have problems with Spirit Breaker in the future, so it's always good to count charges so you don't end up getting bashed again.
I guess what's quite nice about it as well is you look at ways for them to cancel the Requiem and they just don't have them.
Yeah, they were reliant on Tusk Snowball to do anything, and then as soon as the Snowball hit him, he decided he was just going to Requiem straight away because that was it. And it's also okay against the Disruptor.
Oh, moving
there's the poison
in.
touch.
Shaman's going to go to TP out
because he used it to cancel the judge, so he doesn't. No one is getting gone on, but immediate disruption.
Ooh, gets off the ult, but Matumba down there with his own ult, negating a lot of the damage. They'll move in for more as well, so like, it's been used up. They found the Shadow Fiend. They'll get themselves a second as well. Double kill for Kuroki. This man, I mean, you look at the stats, and it is pretty much carry Dazzle on the board. 5 kills, 3 assists, hasn't died at all.
Yep, and this is what you want. He has complete effectiveness in these fights now. He can do whatever he wants. There's no risks of him dying in these fights because they just can't get on him. And the only hero that could really pose a threat to him is the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker isn't doing so well. He's how many? Okay, he's sitting on 2.2k net worth behind the Shadow Demon, who was level 1 until about 5 minutes. So yeah.
Pasha.
They don't really have a way to start fights. They just kind of have to hope that Liquid choose bad ones. So that's never a position you really want to be in. And Mind Control is healing creeps just to get 1 CS.
I mean, this point as well, he's got to finish Solar Crest 15 minutes in on the Dazzle. That's... I mean, this Ursa's not dying. This Ursa is not going to die.
Yeah, and if they get the Ursa onto the Gyro and they use Solar Crest on him, he's gonna get 4-shot or something like that. Because he's going for a Yasha instead of like a Sanj or something like that. I suppose going for Sanj or tanky items would almost be completely useless because Ursa's gonna kill you no matter what you have. So just max out your damage and farm rate and hope that you can get to more items more quickly.
This is going to be very hard for the side of Vega to stop. They need a pretty big fight. They still haven't got that mech on the Shadow Fiend. Tier 2. Will go down. There we go, it's gone. Shards aren't going to catch anyone, but still Liquid very happy with the position they're in this game, and it's showing on the graph coming up to 10k lead. Roshan's going to be back up in a minute. It's one of the shorter respawn times. So with an Aegis under their belt, they'll almost certainly go to look for more, and Vega are starting to move out of the base here.
Well, Vega are going to have a little bit of a point where they can maybe take a fight when they hit level 11 on Shadow Fiend with his mech, but
oh, was that a glimpse?
Yeah, that was a glimpse.
That was a glimpse.
Unfortunately, Matumba Man hadn't moved for 4 seconds. So.
Disruption is on to Matumba Man, holding him back. But he'll still blink in.
No.
Solo's gone.
Didn't drop the Shadow Poison behind him when he disrupted him, so Matumba Man didn't get hit by the illusions, and then he just blinked out of the disruption and straight onto Solo.
Matumba Man trying to get himself free. This has been repelled up. He wants to chase. There's a Yules onto Pasha. More blood for Liquid. Oh, they'll get it. Another kill for the side. Kuroki doing his best in the mid lane.
This is where you squap ulti.
And there was a big one as well. Double kill. They will find the kill with the raises. But that is it. And I've got to be honest, this lineup from Liquid that they brought to this game it's perfect. It's just working so well as a team. This kind of momentum that we've got. And there's a basher now on Matumba Man at the 17-minute mark.
Yeah, I can't help but feel that giving them Dazzle in this game was a mistake. You've got your two cores that can actually do damage are Gyro and Shadow Fiend. So Shadow Fiend in the mid game, he's fine with doing magic damage, so he's kind of okay against Dazzle for the most part. But Gyro is completely dependent on flat cannon almost.
Oh,
so as soon as you
Kuroki!
hit mid-game,
The carrier's in trouble here. He's been repelled. He's fine. There's a charge from Mag.
Mag is going in.
Can they do this? And they put the purge down onto Kuroki. He's getting healed up. Can they kill Kuroki? No, miss. No, they cannot kill. Maybe they can kill it. No. There's a snowball. The Bastions are coming out.
No.
Kuroki, will he live through this one? Kuroki, he's alive. He gets the kill. He takes down Mag. And now they're just going back in. The shards won't catch anyone, but Matumba Man, he's looking for the bash. Looking for the bash. Can you find the bash? Can you find the bash? Where's the bash? Didn't find the bash. Didn't get a bash. No bash is there for the man. But Kuroki, I mean, they just can't kill anyone on the side. They're just keeping each other alive in each of these fights, and Vega just aren't doing it in this game.
Yeah, it's the fact that this Grave is 5 seconds and the Omni Heal Purification is only 10-second cooldown, so we used it earlier and then they realised Daz was getting gone on, so he doesn't use heal for the entire time, waits for the Grave to run out, and then immediately purifications him. So Kuroki doesn't die, and then they get the kill. So they're just going to take a Roche for free. They're not using the Solar Crest on it for some reason. Okay, now they decide they want to do that. Mag is just trying to get what he can on bot, but Solo is just taking every single creep. I don't think Mag's too happy about that.
This has got to be a bit of an issue when you're running Radiant Shadow Fiend and he's got less net worth than Dazzle.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that would be ideal, to be honest, but yeah, nothing really worked out. They put the Shadow Demon middle expecting it to kind of deal with the Tusk and Queen of Pain so that Shadow Fiend wouldn't turbo feed, but it's just kind of happened anyway. I think it was as soon as he left the lane, he immediately died, and then Solo left the lane again, then he immediately dies. It's just, they just had tabs on him, so they knew when to go and when to play safe.
Well, this is another tower here for the side of Liquid. They'll take themselves to tier 2 on the bottom lane. We'll see if they decide to go for more. They have got that Aegis.
So, Mind Control realising that the only actual damage that's going through is magic at this point, so he just picks up a Glimmer Cape, so I would be very surprised to see any member of Liquid die from here on out. They've just got so much to keep them alive. Ash is being very speedy. He's just got a Kobold with B Creep following him around, and he's just going to be pushing this top tower. He may need to return home.
And look at the cooldown out, trying to push them back. Glimpse and Static Storm catching out Fighter, but he uses himself, buying some time here. And all the ult from Manu won't catch Fighter, but he still walks it off. No one gets off the Requiem, trying to fight with the raises. Matumba Man getting kited, he will get charged as well, but the Purification is there. They just cannot kill him. They'll in fact bring him for more. Straight in with the heal bomb as well. Sonic Wave, double kill for Vata. and now even more being looked for by Liquid. Mag stuck in the shards. Now won't quite be able to finish him off it. Fired with the screen, bringing him low. Mag's going to live. And then we'll pop the Aegis on Matuma Man. Being forced right back to the fountain. Glims bringing back the Ursa. He gets Glimmer caped up. Buyback from Solo. The heals are there. Matuma Man's finding the snowball as well. The charge chasing the snowball back. He's going to commit for this. They need something big here, Vega. Can they find it? The heals will be on to Jerax. Matuma Man disrupted up. They need to find something big here. Can they get the Ursa kill? Maybe they can. He's life stealing up. No, he's going to go down. A huge kill there for Vega. Can they find anything more? There's the glimpse back onto Mind Control. Charged as well. Shards get thrown back, but Mind Control's going to go down. Nothing they can do to save him. So they do have to buy back their Vega, but they find 2 big kills, and they do actually end up keeping their racks alive on the bottom lane.
Yeah, buybacks coming out from Shadow Demon and Shadow Fiend. Liquid decided to dive past and then they were like diving the fountain almost, so I would say that maybe a bit overconfident, but it was just like a natural progression of the fight, so it's just kind of what happened. No one and Mag have a creep wave middle. They might try and do something, but there's just going to be Fater here, who's now picked up his Ag, so his next squad multi is going to have shorter cooldown and more damage. So he's going to be a bit more effective into 8.
Mag?
Oh dear.
Not the place he wanted to be there. Another kill into Kuroki.
Kuroki just buys a mech casually. That's just what you do when you're carried Dazzle, apparently. Mind Control just repelling himself and farming middle lane. No one from Vega has anything to say about this because they can't. And Ursa picks up a solo kill on the Gyro, so expect them to push high ground once again. Immediate pinging on the tier 4, or tier 3 rather.
Oh, and Solo, he's been caught out as well. So we're pretty much seeing just 3 heroes of Vega just getting caught out all on their own. Mag in the Dire jungle, Solo in the Radiant jungle, Pasha in lane on his own. So maybe a little bit too confident with going straight back out into the map after they took those 2 kills on the defense.
But Mag does have treads.
Great.
He does have treads, so all is not lost. He hits a little bit faster. Okay, so Gyro's going to come up, and he's going to probably try and ulti the next creep wave and flak it down, and Pasha just blinks in and kills Seema. Goodbye, Seema.
Easy kill for the man. He's dead. No buyback as well on this disruptor, so they're not going to have him for this defense. Sentry gets popped down as well.
Yeah, this Rex is gone.
No, and again, another Sentry. They found no one. Oh, the shards don't trap, in fact, and they'll get the cooldown, but the damage from Matuma Man. Pasha is going to fall. Double kill for Fata. There'll be a charge from Mag, but Matuma Man's still fine. He's looking to go back, and they might just work on the racks this time. Gets himself in position. They're just letting Fata pick up the kills on the side. Now he'll jump back in onto Mag. Mag gets off the Nether Strike here, but the ult's coming through with the tough snowball as well. GG, well played, scored. It's all too much for Vega, and Liquid take game 2 in very convincing fashion. 33-11. The Ursa was too strong, and the Dazzle. We talked about the Dazzle in the draft. They didn't ban it, Vega. They opted for banning, I believe, the Undying instead. But I can't help but feel they would have rather played up against an Undying than the Kuroki Dazzle, because Kuroki had an absolute game there. 8 kills, 6 assists, didn't die at all.
Yeah, they just, as soon as Ursa got to his phase boots plus a bit more gold, and they got Roche, he immediately left the lane,